I became a portfolio manager in 1972. I was originally a growth stock manager. For me, it was roll the bones, wild, wild west, all in. I was young, obviously, in my 20s, and I said, wow, you know, this is going to be a great business. The end of 1972, everything I had was flying. I figured I knew everything there was to know. Then all of it, and that's very much a habit, I think, of male men portfolio managers have a tendency sometimes to have their ego run away. Well, it didn't run away for long, because along came 73 and 74. I think at the end of 1974, the average stock I owned was down about 60%. And you want to talk about getting a dose of humility. I got it square between the eyes. And at that point, I learned that the most important thing for anybody who's one of your clients is the conservation and preservation of their capital. Making money? Oh, sure. I think it's all about making money. But a rising tide will lift all boats. What I want to be able to do is to make money through thick and through thin. And I think if you look at our record, and you can look at it back 10 years, 20 years, even 30 years, if anyone really wants to do a lot of research on what I've done, and you'll find out that we've done a heck of a job in both up and down markets. So that's been certainly the learning point for me was really the mid-70s. And I've been through 6 recessions, so this isn't, as they say, my first rodeo. And I think that managing through it takes some adroitness. I've skinned my knees. I've learned the hard way. I've worked in very low interest rates environment like we have right now, and I've worked also when interest rates were 16%, and in fact in the short end we're over 20%, and that would have been 1981 and 82. So I've been through both sides of it, and I think that experience is important, because if you don't have a comfort factor with a person and they haven't ever experienced some tough times, then I think you've got to be really careful on whether they can manage through what comes. Doesn't mean that I'm a pessimist. You know, I've often said, you know, don't be a Pollyanna. By the same token, don't be a Cassandra. Keep a neutral teal, and I think that it serves you very well.